on SNL, and he will be missed by all of us. My favorite
Okay, this is my first time playing Predator, so I'm doing a tutorial trying to see what to do. Pressing crouch 0 when you circle. While spinning, press. Okay. To jump X. Tango version mode. Kill the guard. Use your wrist blade to kill the human. Toggling the infrared vision mode on your biomass allows the predator to isolate heat signature. Heat will be shown emanating from humans, fires, and other objects. Sound waves are also picked up in the form of a spectacle bundle that allows the predator to
fucking with me.
why it ain't working.
God, please save me. Please save me. Please save me.
Oh, I wasn't able to do it.
Get over here and help me.
How am I supposed to?
What the fuck was that?
Oh, okay. I just got to get the jump right. Guess I'm not doing it right. Dang. Okay, to enter the Precoa trees. Tree trunks highlight the red hologram presenting climbing trees. Approach these trees and press trees. Press when the hump appears to mark the tree. Okay, hold or one knee to this. This is cool. L1 hold.
What is this? Coalition for Assassins. Personal correspondence. Now the men have been informed. Only approved websites will be covered. area. No.
Beyond your borders and backyard lies a world that opens you to more. This fall, escape to new sights, sounds, and tastes. Just a short distance north in British Columbia.
Well, another Hispanic Democratic mayor is attacking President Biden as the border crisis worsens. We're talking about Laredo Mayor Pete Senyas slammed Washington Democrats for not focusing on protecting our southern border and complained that his city is being overrun by people not in this country legally. Saines went as far as to demand the return of Trump border policies because they were working. He's among a growing group of Democrats who are demanding action to solve our illegal immigration problem. On that note, welcome back to thenextnewsnetwork.com. Don't forget to subscribe by hitting the red button below and turning on the bell so you receive these updates every single day. My name is Elijah Schaefer, and I'm the host of Slightly Offensive on Blaze TV. I'm filling in.
Before I get to that report, California, they're scrambling to find backup power as the risk for blackouts grows. The state is taking emergency steps to prevent the demand for power exceeding the available supply. Your power can go out at any time. It's outside of your control. However, having backup power is completely in your own hands. That's why I love the Lightbug. It's an ultra bright, wireless floodlight that's powered entirely with solar energy. I highly recommend the Lightbug. Get yours today for 20% off by using promo code NNN20 at lightbug.com or simply by clicking the link below. Now back to the news.
Mike LaChance from the American Lookout reports that not all Democrats are remaining silent about the crisis at the southern border. The mayor of Laredo, Texas, of course, who is a Democrat, is not happy and is calling out Joe Biden. He is also making the point that the situation was better under Trump. Shocker there. Mayor Pete Saines says that for months, many of his city's public services have been forced to focus on providing humanitarian aid, medical services, and transportation for the thousands of migrants who pass through Laredo. Those are jobs, he says. The federal government should handle those things, particularly as the Biden administration deepens immigration restrictions. So I just get so black-pilled when I listen to this. We need to truly secure the border, Saines told the Washington Free Beacon in an exclusive interview. It was working under Trump. Now, call it whatever you want to call it, but it was working. The key ultimately is removing the incentive to come to the border and file for asylum. I believe in the asylum process. It needs to be followed or changed. If we don't like the way people are attempting to come, we can have them apply remotely or from either the country of origin or the other place that is close to the country of origin, Saines said. And as you go on to say this, he goes on to repeat that no person wants to spend their last penny giving it to the cartels, then risking life and limb travel to try and get all the way to the border. And then there's still the uncertainty that they may not even be granted asylum. At some point, they'll be fugitives. This week, the scene at the border, this was the scene at the border a week ago. Watch.
what you were doing. Excellent work, Mikey.
This is all having a major and negative effect on Biden's poll numbers. Spend their last penny giving it to the cartels, then risking money. I believe in this. We need to truly secure the border, Saines told the Washington Free Beacon in an exclusive interview. It was working under Trump. Now call it whatever you want to call it, but it was working. The key, ultimately, is removing the incentive to come to the border and file for asylum. I believe in the asylum process. It needs to be followed or changed. If we don't like the way people are attempting to come, we can have them apply remotely or from either the country of origin or the other place that is close to the country of origin, Saines said. And as you go on to say this, he goes on to repeat that no person wants to spend their last penny giving it to the cartels, then risking life and limb travel to try and get all the way to the border. And then there's still the uncertainty that they may not even be granted asylum. At some point, they'll be fugitives. This week, the scene at the border. This was the scene at the border a week ago. Watch. This is all having a major and negative effect on Biden's poll numbers. The bad news is that it's probably going to get worse before, of course, it gets better. I don't think it's going to get better long term as long as he's in office. You always hear people say a strong illegal immigration policy will hurt you with Hispanic voters in our country. The newest poll in Texas shows that Biden's numbers have tanked among Hispanics, as he is shown to be weak in keeping our border safe from illegal immigration. Now, we have seen cities along our southern border get overrun by this crisis. Mayor Saines highlighted that the city's services are being strained as they seek to provide medical services and other aid to people in our country illegally. Simply put, Saines is mad at the failure of the federal government to secure our border. There's no doubt that failure is hurting his community. Do you think that Mayor Saines is correct to demand the return of Trump's immigration policies? Let us know in the comments below. As always, we'd love to hear your ideas and thoughts. And may God bless the United States of America. I'm signing out.
Thank you for watching that report. Let's talk again about California because they're scrambling to find backup power as the risk for blackouts grows. The state is taking emergency steps to prevent the demand for power exceeding the available supply, which is made difficult by the recent drought that's putting pressure on an already stressed out grid, and the potential for power outages only continues to increase. Your power can go out at any time. It's outside of your control. However, having backup power is completely within your hands. That's why I love the Lightbug, an ultra-bright wireless floodlight that's powered entirely with solar energy. Take a look at this thing. I highly recommend it. It's called the Lightbug, and you can get your
Know how long this is going to take?
Hey, hang tight. We just got to get this thing recording.
I'm a foreign national being held unlawfully. You have no jurisdiction.
Look, okay, you were right. Legally speaking, we had no right to enter Mexican airspace, no right to confiscate exotic materials, and no right to detain you.
This is a black site.
Yes, ma'am.
United States.
It could be Canada.
Climate's wrong. And your accents.
Smart. Well, Miss Nissenbaum.
Sergeant Major.
Sergeant Major Isabel Abigail Nissenbaum. Numerous commendations, though no mention of total confirmed kills, which I'm guessing is rather high.
It is.
But then there's this last note. Current status, absent without leave. Now, why would someone with an impressive service record decide to go AWOL?
I was taken.
Taken?
Abducted.
That little buggy you landed proves as much. Sergeant Major, I believe you've had contact with an aggressive...
It's September 12th, 1987. My name is Major Alan Schaefer, also known as Dutch, U.S. Army veteran, Special Ops Commander, and the only survivor of the Valverde incident. These tapes are my personal testimony. Insurance. Should anything happen to me, what I found won't be lost. My team was brought in to rescue a Guatemala cabinet minister and his aide, who had been captured by guerrilla forces in Valverde. We located the downed helicopter, and the skinned bodies of those aboard hung in nearby trees, seemingly at the hands of guerrilla fighters. After assaulting their camp, it became clear that the mission was a setup. American intelligence had sent us to retrieve the captured agents who had been on recon for future military action. But none of that matters, because while we were clearing out the guerrillas, something was hunting us. An invisible killer tracked us as we made our way to the extraction point. In 24 hours, it wiped out my entire team. Rick Hawkins, Blaine Cooper, Mac Elliott, Billy Soul, Jorge Ramirez, and Al Dillon. The best soldiers I've ever known. Men I trusted with my life were butchered like animals. It was a nightmare. We walked in with guns, but it had perfect camouflage, advanced weaponry, and could see heat. It was strong and smart, a pitiless hunter. I waited, I watched, and when I understood it, when I saw how it hunted, I killed it. As it lay dying, in a final fuck you, it activated an explosive device. I barely escaped that blast. My radiation sickness and the crater of the explosion are the only evidence it ever was here. I've given my official statement to Agent Peter Keyes of the OWLF, but it's become clear I needed to investigate Valverde myself. Keyes was thorough, but he asked all the wrong questions. I mean, we have proof of alien life, but that life sees us as game. It's an alien whose first contact with humanity was to hunt us for sport. All Keyes cared about was the technology lost in the explosion. He can see the jungle for the trees. I see the threat. He sees the opportunity. Spies are all the same. I mean, we aren't people to them. We are assets. How many soldiers would he feed to those monsters just for a chance to steal from them or to learn from them? The government can't be trusted. So I will have to do this on my own. I'm cutting my treatment short and going off the grid. I will make my way back to South America to Valverde. I was told that there were stories about demons who make trophies of man. I'd like to hear those stories. April 8th, 1991.
I'll start the necessary preparations. Good job wrapping this one up. Keep to cover!
Yo, what's good? What's good, homie?
Trump said free Larry. Fuck is wrong with you?
Let's fucking get this shit, man.
Yeah, sir. Let's get this shit.
So you guys want to be Predator or what?
I'm gonna be Predator.
I'ma be the Predator.
Have you guys ever played Alien Fireteam?
I won't be. I haven't played it before.
Yeah, that game tight. Trying to see where the fuck they at.
She said that I was pretty good in movement in her trouble. While I continued with my mental health medication, muscular can cause depression, suicidal thoughts, or accidents in patients with Huntington's disease. Pay close attention to and call your doctor if you've become depressed and have sudden changes in mood, behaviors, feelings, or suicidal thoughts. Common side effects include inflammation of the nose and throat, insomnia, and sleepiness. Don't discuss that if you have liver problems, restriction, intermittency, or albinism. Muscular may cause irregular fast heartbeat, restlessness, mood swinging, Parkinson's disease, fever, stiff muscles, problems thinking, and sweating. Talk to your doctor about a steno. It's time to treat TD. TD is not okay. Visit askforosteno.com. You can frame bridge just about anything. And we have. Spaceman. Jojo. Murray's Notes. 17-inch peaks. Man with teacher. The unofficial wedding photos. Portrait of an artist. The top of the jar.
Mouse sensitivity is 0.55 and mouse ADS is 0.05 with inverted flight mouse look. Because you want the inverted mouse look on your actual Smarties, or essentially when you pull up, by default when you pull up it goes down, but if you have that button on, when you pull up the Smarties goes up. So it just makes it so much easier, and vice versa if you go down. Send this through, do damage, nice, one hit, came back to me, recalled it, give us some damage options here, there you go, another damage option, and we've got someone downed. Let's take this towards this section here, so you know where I'm at. I want to watch them. Jump again. Go for this, because they're going for the revive. Get some hits. Pretty much one-shotting everyone. Is that a one-shot? Let's go back, let's double-check. Pretty much everyone's nearly dead. So allow them to get the revives. Let's go for it again. Collateral each one of them. Perfect. Doing as much damage as possible.
There's a 90% chance your phone is already infected with this. There's a new groundbreaking discovery that's reversing planned obsolescence. And smartphone companies are trying their hardest to make it illegal in the United States. Rather than spending $1,200 to $1,800 on a brand new smartphone every year, this $37 device is the best and most cost-effective way to turn your slow smartphone into a lightning-fast handheld supercomputer that will last a lifetime. The gadget uses extremely high-tech technology that overrides your smartphone's operating system, making any slow loading times completely disappear from your phone. The charger is equipped with the revolutionary QC 3.0 technology, which is 4 times faster than traditional chargers, charging a depleted battery from 1% to 100% in just 11 minutes. Making one full charge unlock the true potential of the battery, allowing it to last up to 56 hours. Volts Pro distributes power-hungry apps like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, etc. to a more energy-efficient flow, tripling your device's performance and extending the battery life. What's interesting about this product is that it was developed by a former engineer that was present during the creation.
See it cross the floor here. But at the time, no one else saw it because the shadow was only visible on camera. When we got back, we couldn't see the computer to edit it. We then saw what Jane had captured. We couldn't believe it. This is just like wow, it's like that funny figure. At first, you think that it might be one of the investigators casting a shadow on the floor, but that wouldn't make sense. There is no light source behind them with acid. Also, the IR lights used on the cameras should really wash the shadow out, or whatever it was crossing the actual IR lights to create the shadow. So, whose shadow is this? Where is it going? Back to John. Big Van October 2020, Indiana, Pennsylvania. Sarah Becker has just set up a motion detector security camera in her living room to keep an eye on her and her roommate Clay's dogs while they are at work. To her surprise, the very first time Sarah checks the footage, she sees something concerning.
My name is Sarah Becker, and this is the footage from inside my house. I was just kind of playing around with the footage from the night before when I found this.
Watch as the motion detector captures Sarah on camera when she arrives home late from work. Her roommate Clay is asleep in his bedroom. Suddenly, something happens to the camera and redirects it to the living room. Sarah's roommate Clay woke up with scratches.
Right after the video was taken, maybe within a day or two, he woke up with scratches on his chest. He slept with his shirt on.
Whilst nothing makes your tech indestructible, that won't stop us trying. It took a lot of work and a lot of broken bones. Oh, word. What? So we decided to crowdfund our case and made over $2.5 million in pre-orders, making us the largest phone case crowdfunding campaign product has evolved so much since then. We raised...
Hey guys, how are you all doing? If you're new here, welcome. My name is Crazy Ken, and thank you for 300,000 subscribers. I am super grateful for all of you. So recently, I received an influx of messages about this Bolt Pro device, which claims to be the ultimate phone battery and performance booster. Well, we'll just see about that. Of course, now I'm curious and I want to dig into the BS that lies underneath. Now, before we continue, some of you are probably thinking, wait, Ken, you already did an episode about multivolts. Isn't this just the same thing? Well, in a way, yeah, but there's a lot more going on here with the Bolt Pro brand. There's a lot of other fishy stuff that's happening that's not just about the physical product itself, namely the video ad. The ad starts with saying, there's a 90% chance your phone is already infected with this. And then they cut to a shot of the Bolt Pro product.
There's a 90% chance your phone is already infected with this.
That's terrible editing. What, is my phone infected with your product? Not a good start. The narrator claims this product is reversing planned obsolescence, or as their website says, planned whatever that word is, and smartphone companies are trying hard to make it illegal in the United States. But then they show unrelated CNBC footage of Apple testifying against Epic, which has nothing to do with planned obsolescence. Then the ad claims this device can turn your smartphone into a lightning-fast handheld supercomputer that will last a lifetime. It achieves this by using extremely high-tech technology that overrides your smartphone's operating system. Then they mention the Quick Charge 3.0 technology and claim a depleted battery can be charged up to 100% in just 11 minutes, unlocking the full potential of the battery, making it last up to 56 hours. Easy now, Ken. You're Zen Ken now. Don't rip these guys apart just yet. Just deep breaths. Then they pull this BS backstory out of their butt. They claim this device was created by a former Apple engineer who was present at the creation of the planned obsolescence scandal. The ad continues to say that phone software updates are disguised as planned obsolescence to make your phone act up. Then the ad says other people at Apple joined this woman in her quest to fight against this. Then it ends with a low-budget call to action screen. Alright, and that's it. Now do I have permission to tear this thing apart? Let's do it together. First off, the claims about the charging speed are way out of whack. Not only do they sound too good to be true, but they're not even consistent in the ad. One part claims an 11-minute charge, while another part shows 20 minutes until full at 80%. And this likely fake review says 8-minute charge from 10% to 98%. Pick a number. More inconsistencies equals more red flags. In reality, the Quick Charge 3.0 standard can generally charge a phone to 80% in 35 minutes. The last 20% charges slower to prevent damage to the battery. Also, the Qualcomm Quick Charge 3.0 standard isn't supported on all devices, so I would prefer advertisers use caution when touting such features. And just for fun, I searched Qualcomm's Quick Charge documentation, and Bolt Pro and Multivolt never show up in the document. Well, hey, you'd think this revolutionary technology would at least show up in there, right? And on top of that, the battery healing claims are completely bogus. The wear and tear in your phone's battery is chemical. Parts of the battery physically wear away with time. And there's nothing that a USB power adapter can do to magically pump fairy dust into your phone to make it heal itself. It just doesn't work that way. I do dive into this topic more in my Multivolts episode, so I highly recommend.
Wait. Hey, guys. If you want to build muscle and get in the best shape of your life, just give me 2 minutes and I'll show you the secret to being fit after 40. By now, you've realized that diet and exercise just doesn't cut it anymore. In fact, most fitness advice you hear is setting you up to fail. And I will show you why. Because if you're 40 or older and you already know this, it's a whole different ballgame. Fact is, things don't work the way they did when you were younger. That's why you can't listen to some 25-year-old Instagram model or some bodybuilder using who knows what. What you need is advice backed by science. So in this short video, I'm going to share with you some of the easiest things that you can do to get in better shape, you can feel energized, and you can feel younger again. It sounds crazy, but they can help you get in the best shape of your life even after 40. It all comes down to one vital element in your body that controls lean muscle, energy, drive, and much more. And yes, you do know what I'm talking about. And check this out. According to the National Institutes of Health, it's the most important male hormone. It's your T levels. And thankfully, there are a few easy ways to boost it and make a huge difference in your life.
Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is the second part of my Bolts Pro charger review, because finally I received this little item and I already tested it, and I already can tell you whether it is a scam or whether it's a legit charger that can charge your phone in like 30 minutes. So I do not want to bother you with too long preparation talks before actually showing you what's the result, so let's proceed to actual review. So here's how Bolts Pro charger looks in real life. As you can see, nowhere on the surface it says Bolts Pro charger. It's because this item is actually made in China, and it's not actually Bolts Pro charger because there is no such thing as Bolts Pro charger. It's just someone called Chinese product Bolts Pro charger and now selling it for too high price. It actually says Quick Charge 3.0, and if you check the official website of Bolts Pro charger, you also will find pictures where it says Quick Charge 3.0. So that was the first reason why I thought that this product could be a scam. Also, I don't like the fact that on the side it says that it uses 3.1 amps while charging different devices, because it's actually impossible, as I understand, because most chargers, they use something like 2.6, and the top is 3 amps when they charging devices. But in the commercials, they promises you that you can charge your phone in like 30 minutes and maybe even like in 15 minutes. And I think that this information is false, and in order to prove it, I will just test it by charging 3 different devices. So in my experiment participated 3 different devices. The first one was Amazon Fire HD10 tablet with the standard charger. The second device is iPhone 7 Plus with original charger, but I used Chinese cable. And the third device is Android phone called Redmi Note 8T with the original charger and original cable. So I've charged these 3 devices and measured the time of charging, and as you can see from this sheet, the quickest one was Android Redmi Note 8T, and I think that it's because this phone came with fast charger that actually use technology Quick Charge 3.0, and that's why it charged so fast. So after I did this and got all the numbers that I need, I've tried what it would be if I charge all these devices separately with Bolts Pro charger, and the result was pretty bad, just as I expected it. As you can see, it charged all 3 devices much longer than the original charger. So that's why I just can't recommend this Bolts Pro charger to you, because this item is useless and it's actually much worse than original chargers. By the way, I think that they could have charged iPhone 7 Plus much faster, but as I said earlier, I used Chinese cable because I didn't have the original one. So in my opinion, you shouldn't use Chinese chargers because in most cases they just don't work as effectively as they should. The biggest surprise for me was these original Android chargers that charged Redmi Note 8T in like 80 minutes. It's just crazy, and this is the chargers that I can recommend to you, but not this one because it's basically garbage. So please write in the comments, what do you think about Bolts Pro charger, and when was the last time?
Should this tactical zoom lens be made illegal? This is the first reasonably priced binocular with high-end features. It lets you get really up close, and lets you shoot videos and photos with incredible zoom and crisp images. You can attach a tripod and smartphone to shoot photos and video. The ingenious binocular.
Okay, so I just saw a commercial for the Bolts Pro, and it said it was from StarTech News. That was the StarTechNews.com was the name of the web. Employee, the device, and out updates to slow down older phones, supposedly to increase battery life by slowing down the process. This has happened. Guess what? No charger will stop this from happening. If you want to download anything from the Apple Store, you have to be running the current version. Fragmentation is how fast charger or whatever. That 100% in 11 minutes in the first part of the commercial. Another part of the commercial, they show a guy with a phone that says it's 80% and is charging, and it'll be fully charged in 20 minutes. And then in another part of the website, when you go to order, it says, we'll charge your phone from 0 to 70% in 35 minutes. And then if you go to the actual page, like I said, where it tells you the actual charging current, 2.4 amps, it says it'll charge a Samsung phone 0 to 50% in 30 minutes. So that's way fucking different than 100% in 11 minutes. And it will charge 0 to 80% for an LG phone in 35 minutes. This shit is such a scam. Alright, like, this is ridiculous. First of all, your battery is going to degrade no matter what over time. You charge it, and it's going to degrade. Like, it has a limited number of charge cycles. Yes, certain different charging behaviors can increase the length of your battery, but overall your battery has a set number of charge cycles. Second, like, nothing is going to charge a phone in 10 minutes. Some cell phone companies have dedicated 60, 120 watt chargers, but that means that the phone that they're doing it has like 4 different internal batteries. And I think it's only like a Xiaomi or some shit. It's not every phone. No phone. This isn't going to be able to charge any phone to 100% in 11 minutes. It's not going to reverse any updates that Tim Cook or any other Apple employees have sent to your phone to slow it down. Because those updates are in your phone, and they're going to stay in your phone if you want to download anything from Apple Store. Okay? So this thing is a fucking scam. And the last page, if you actually go in the reviews, on the last page it says there's a review from Brad that said that this is a great monocular. It's lightweight and portable. And he likes to take it with him all the time, and he likes the camera attachment for his cell phone. This is the same fucking cookie cutter scam ad for the Starscope monocular. They literally forgot to change one of the fucking...
Now this can save your life with a lifeline of power that's renewable, rechargeable, and doesn't rely on any dangerous fossil fuels. You can power lights for safety and comfort. I want to introduce you to the Patriot Power Generator. Your computer and cell phone, television, radio, which will all be vital for getting and maintaining current information, even small appliances like a freezer or critical medical devices. And if you're smart about how you conserve energy, it will even keep on until you get your power back. And that's without gas, fumes, or noise. This is a critical power source when you need it most. Now I want to be very clear here. This is not a full house solution. The Patriot Power Generator was designed to keep you alive when the worst case scenario occurs. And when that does occur, you will have to take on a survival mindset, which means using the Patriot Power Generator for essentials only. Click the button now to claim your Patriot Power Generator 1800, and you can see how devastating it can be when the power goes out. This backup generator is stealthy, can power your critical backup electronics, and charges again and again for free, using nothing but the sun. So you can be a survivor, not a statistic.
So Ryan, tell us what's on your radar.
The data from a long-running study in the UK came in yesterday, and the results were shocking, even for people who already believed that the vaccine was doing a good job protecting people from dying of COVID. The researchers, working on behalf of the UK's Office for National Statistics, studied 51,281 people who died of COVID over the 6 months from January to July, which included the period when Delta was surging. Overall, the UK found 640 people who had gotten both shots among those who had died, which makes up roughly 1.2%. Of those, just 248 were fully vaccinated beyond their 2-week period when they got infected. The breakthrough deaths were more common among men, they found. Among those who died unvaccinated, 43.4%, or almost 19,000 people, were listed as not limited by long-term health or disability, and 25%, or more than 11,000, were listed as not clinically extremely vulnerable. That tracks with what 2 hospital chains recently reported, finding that between 97 and 99% of those hospitalized for COVID were unvaccinated or not fully vaccinated. Those who died, both vaccinated and unvaccinated, were more likely to be older and to be vulnerable, as we've known a long time. though the age at which people are dying has begun to fall, as the elderly have gotten vaccinated at much higher rates. At a Tampa hospital,
if AI has a goal and humanity just happens to be in the way, it will destroy humanity as a matter of course, without even thinking about it. No hard feelings. It's just like if we're building a road and an anthill happens to be in the way, we don't hate ants. We're just building a road. And so goodbye anthill.
I don't think most people understand just how quickly machine intelligence is advancing. It's much faster than almost anyone realizes, even within Silicon Valley. And certainly outside Silicon Valley, people really have no idea. If there's a super intelligent, particularly if it's engaged in recursive self-improvement, if there's some digital super intelligence and its optimization or utility function is something that's detrimental to humanity, then it will have a very bad effect. It could be just something like getting rid of spam email or something. It's like concludes, well, the best way to get rid of spam is to get rid of humans. Actually, I think the thing to do would be to plot the progress of digital intelligence in the system, and then to increase a bit more extrapolate that progress, see where that takes us.
When you're talking about machines, not just intelligence, but having intentionality. Is that right?
And the intention of their utility function.
These $60 Japanese smart are taking the world by storm. Just apply them before bed. Wake up feeling refreshed and clear as you peel off decades of built up chemicals. The story behind these patches began when recent medical research uncovered hundreds of new modern-day toxins. Unlike well-known toxins like cigarettes, these microtoxins silently build up in your bloodstream over the course of decades and cause harmful side effects if left untreated, like poor concentration, irritability, skin problems, insomnia, weight gain, and headaches, to name a few. Worse yet, people misdiagnose these symptoms, using prescription pills and experimental treatments that do more harm than good. Doctors refer to this toxic buildup as bioaccumulation. It was first noticed in the 1940s when pesticides slowly contaminated the groundwater and almost killed off the entire bald eagle species over the course of a decade. Doctors believe this same bioaccumulation is impacting humans because of modern-day toxins. This was the inspiration for the Noble Foot patch. It was invented by Dr. Hiroki Hiro at a leading hospital in Tokyo, where he uncovered the unlikely trick to reverse bioaccumulation in humans. Our skin sweats to release certain toxins, like alcohol and waste products, to help our bodies naturally detoxify. The problem is, the average person needs 5 hours of exercise each day to sweat out their toxins. No one has time for that. But what if you could sweat out all of your toxins in your sleep? That's what led Dr. Hiro to examine the soles of the feet, which have over 250,000 sweat pores, the highest concentration in the human body. And after 2 years of intensive research and hundreds of controlled tests, the Nobu Foot patch was born. A revolutionary technology that combines modern molecular science with ancient Japanese holistic medicine to naturally activate sweat glands and draw out harmful toxins while you sleep without any discomfort. Just remove the adhesive backing and apply them to the soles of your feet before bed, and wake up to see years of built-up toxins safely purged from your body overnight. Watch as the dark coloration disappears over the 10-day treatment as Nobu slowly draws out your body's remaining toxic waste. When it first launched, the product spread by word of mouth in the medical community, but with the rise of TikTok and Instagram, it started trending online, selling out Nobu's first-year inventory in just 2 days, and attracting thousands of reviews worldwide. Ming from the UK writes, "Got mine in the mail a few days after ordering and already feel so much better. It's like a power wash for your insides." Kelly from the US writes, "I don't even feel them on my feet. My husband has to remind me to remove them. Very comfortable, effective, and even fun to use." Lena from Germany writes, "I spend hundreds each year on skin creams for acne, pain pills, and sleeping pills, and these crazy patches put an end to all of it. When
pharma companies heard about Nobu. They tried to purchase the patent. But Dr. Hero rejected their money, determined to uphold his vows as a medical professional and keep Nobu at a low and affordable price to get his product in the hands of anyone that needs it. To celebrate their 1-year anniversary, Nobu is offering an exclusive 70% discount for the next 24 hours, so you can order a pack of 10 patches for just 18 euros and receive a free guide to a healthy lifestyle book. Because having a healthy lifestyle is harder than ever in a society built on toxic chemicals. That's why Dr. Hero made Nobu. To give you the freedom to live your life without fear and limitations, and let Nobu do the heavy lifting while you sleep at night. Click the link below to visit the official website and order Nobu with a 70% discount while supplies last.
Gina approaches the all-electric Cadillac Lyric. It's a sunny day.
Storm.
Classical music.
Brass band. No armor.
She drives hands-free along the coast.
Make it Palm Springs. Cadillac is going electric. If you want to be bold, you have to go off script.
Experience the all-electric Cadillac Lyric.
I think that the biggest risk is not that the AI will develop a will of its own, but rather that it will follow the will of people that establish its utility function or its optimization function. And that optimization function, if it is not well thought out, I mean, even if it's if its intent is benign, it could have quite a bad outcome. For example, if you were a hedge fund or private equity fund, you said, well, all I want my AI to do is maximize the value of my portfolio, then if the AI could decide, well, the best way to do that is to short consumer stocks, go long defense stocks, and start a war. And that would obviously be like that. I am concerned about certain directions that AI could take that would be not good for the future. I think it would be fair to say that not all AI futures are benign. Not all.
Okay.
And so if you have something, if we create some digital superintelligence that exceeds us in every way by a lot, it's very important that that be benign. There's a quote that I love from Lord Acton. He was the guy who came up with the power of corrupts and absolute power of corrupts, absolutely, which is that freedom consists of the distribution of power and despotism in its concentration. And so I think it's important if we have this incredible power of AI that it not be concentrated in the hands of a few and potentially lead to a world that we don't want.
Then what world is that? What do you foresee that? What is it?
It's difficult. It's called the singularity because it's difficult to predict exactly what future that might be. Except I don't know a lot of people who love the idea of living under a despot. I don't think people generally choose to live in a democracy over a dictatorship.
And the despot would be the computer?
Or the people controlling the computer. Mm-hmm. If you see any rate of advancement in AI, we will be left behind by a lot. And so then we could be in benign, even a benign situation. If you have ultra intelligent AI, we would be, so far below them in intelligence that it would be like, a pet. So that honestly, that would be the benign side.
So the rate of improvement is really dramatic, but we have to figure out some way to ensure that the advent of digital superintelligence is one which is symbiotic with humanity. I think that's the single biggest existential crisis that we face, and the most pressing one.
I think one of the solutions that seems maybe the best,
is have an AI layer. If you think like you've got your limbic system, your cortex, and then digital layer, so the third layer above the cortex, that could work well and symbiotically with you. It's probably want the AI not be other. It must be us. And I could be wrong about what I'm saying. Something else with ideas seems to do anybody can suggest a path that's better. I think we're really going to have to either merge with AI or be left behind. You were really playing.
How do you escape to the chakra on? How do you escape to the chopper on Predator?
So my prayer went something like this. Okay, God, I need to know that you exist.
How do you escape to the chopper on Predator, the game?
There they are.
Hopefully the harm to locals is less than the damage to guerrillas would have done. Head to the EZ, fire team. We're done here.
President Biden set to sell his agenda directly to the people as the divide in the Democratic Party appears deeper than ever.
Here with reaction is Florida Congressman Michael Waltz. Sir, thank you for being here. Appreciate your time this morning. What does it tell you that the Democratic Party is so far apart on this issue?
Well, just the policies are that bad. This has been the most massive overreach given how few votes that they have, that it's just not adding up. And the House of Cards came falling down this week. But Biden's going to go on the road, and he's going to use the tried and true Democrat playbook, which is the four-letter word called free, and promise free this and free that, free daycare, free pre-K, free elderly care, free community college. And Manchin said it best this week that we can't afford the existing programs as they stand. Medicare, Medicaid, and Social Security are going insolvent, will go bankrupt within the next 5 years, according to the Congressional Budget Office. And then you load it up with all of these other things, and it's going to collapse the program because the tax increases that they're proposing don't pay for it, will hurt the economy, and what is going to pay for it are selling more bonds to the Chinese, and that's more debt.
A lot of negativity surrounding the Democrat Party, but I'm not so sure Republicans should be spiking the football just yet. Take a listen to AOC, who seems rather pleased with the president. Listen.
President Biden has been a good faith partner to the entire Democratic Party. He is, in fact, a moderate, and we disagree on certain issues, but he reaches out, and he actually tries to understand our perspective.
Congressman, what do Republicans need to do now while looking ahead to what needs to be done over the course of the next year midterms?
Well, we have to make the case that I was just talking about, that this massive amount of debt is actually going to hurt the programs as they exist in the
Make it quick. You got 30 seconds.
Pop quiz time. Which pair of these Adidas NMDR Bullets was purchased with Rakuten? They come with cash back. Those are equally comfy and identically fresh.
Hell you want. Get that, soldier. Flashbang out! Enemy spotted. Not dying today. Thanks, soldier. Yeah. Help! On my leg! Somebody help me! Get over here and help me. Get over here. Help me. Careful. Careful.
Figure out who's name. You're gonna make some leave. Huh? Going back to sleep? Huh? You what? You what?
I don't know, I missed it.
Oh.
Right over here. God damn it. I'm bleeding. But painful. chopper. Stand by.
What am I looking at? What the fuck?
You're clear. Form up on me.
Around the world, 1,000 gurus sell different remedies for human misery. And yes, we badly need remedies for depression. The amazing...
How do you find the chopper on Predators PS5?
Yo, what is going on today, YouTube? We finna do another build video on one of the 3 original Predators from the Alien Predator movie. Today, in this video, we're gonna do Chopper, and we're gonna do a little breakdown of his class and a little background of what happened in the movie. So Chopper was a young blood sent to Earth on a mission to become blooded along with Scar and Celtic. Although Chopper was the first to die by the alien grid, Celtic pretty much intervened and tried to get revenge for his brother's death, leading to both of their demise by the alien grid. So in this video, we're pretty much going to revitalize his class and, I don't know, try to get a good memory of him in our mind, because he got destroyed immediately. And the only thing he did was kick somebody. That's tough. But in the movies, like I said, he only got a scene where he just kicked somebody. As far as gear, we're going to take the usual healing kit, motion detectors, and decoys. Well, we're going to change that. We're going to take healing kit, motion detector, and bear traps. And if a person is impenetrable, for damage resistance, adrenaline boost for stamina and exhaustion recovery, because again, he is a berserker, and a fast sense when looking for the gear. Y'all didn't look, but y'all trapping. Add you to the system. Where y'all going? Just chilling, berserker style. Ah, come on. Bruh. I'm coming to you. Killed it!
Stay on it.
I'm gonna die. Oh, you crazy. Do that.
Oh!
Thanks, Phil. Come again. On this. 2. Get back. Get back. Get back. Get back. I know you don't know. Where you going? You want to take your leg?
Get up on my own.
Why you ain't that goofy? Nah. Give me the jump. Yo, give me a jump. Come on. Here.
Die in the fucking jungle.
That was from y'all there already.
I'm gonna bleed you out real slow.
No, I'm gonna tell him up. Oh, 2 died. Okay. Just gonna go for that red.
Porn?
Don't start this. Come on.
Did you say porn?
Drop.
No. Watching this game playing right here. I'm watching this right here.
Bruh. This is tough. I'm gonna let him come back. Wow, wow.
got something. Moving up. Get my music back. Stay on it. Run them up. Could always help that out.
Jump out. Jump out. Jump out. And one of y'all just got caught. Ooh. Bruh. He just ran right past me. I can see him.
That means it's hurt.
You were like for the head.
I'm hit. Help me up.
Oh, you took out my mask. Alright, I gotta do it now.
Oh, that scared me.
What?
I have that.
Damn. That was tough. Before fire.
You don't get it. You don't get it.
This is it. Fucking fuck away. How the hell did I do that?
Can you ride that? That's tough. But I'd rather how you died by some Marines than I ate him. Being a wife. I need that.
You seen the movie Predator, huh? You seen the movie Predator? Yeah, this the Predator game.
Oh, I was gonna climb across that railing to your left. Yeah, that's what I said I was gonna do.
Yeah, I'm fucking pod. Get her back. Watch out. This guy.
Is he running? I think he's running this way.
I'm coming for you, motherfuckers.
me nades at his feet.
To the left. To the left.
Suicide like that.
Y'all didn't know I could.
That's so whack.
Y'all didn't know I could suicide.
I fucking dude. I don't know. The fusing was weird.
You didn't know I could suicide.
No, I lived. You guys not lived?
Hello.
Did you live really?
The random lived.
Oh, never mind.
Can y'all hear me?
He was dead too.
No?
Yeah. Nobody lived. Y'all died.
All I know is I am now level 3.
Can you hear me?
Predator damage. 4 kills, even though, you know.
Yeah, go back to the main menu. Go back to the main menu.
So just leave?
No, I'm telling you to back us out if you can.